If you are going through divorce recovery or healing, you might think that one day you are completely healed and life is all better. But it goes in phases. I know because I went through that over a year and a half ago. I had that situation. And there were times after 3, 4, 5 months, I thought, okay, I'm better now. And guess what? Sometime some music at a grocery store, when I was trying to open the peanut butter jar and it's tight and I can't open, and just going to an old restaurant where we were there before together. So there are many experiences like that that over time will make you think of those things from the past. Even after you know that you have made the right decision, meaning when you know that, okay, for both of you, it is the best decision because your time together is over. Because our chapters are written by God or universe, whatever you believe, that some people are supposed to walk in 2 chapters, some people are walk in 10 chapters, when we may have 100 chapters in our life, but it all is written. And sometimes you may have heard that they say, when the door is closed and God closes the door, we can't open it. And when God opens the door, we have to walk through it. So sometimes we might wrestle with it depending on our mind, our situation, and whatnot. But at some point, we know, we figure things out, and we make the decision. But guess what? Even then, there might be times that you will go through that cycle of, happiness, anger, grief, sadness, and it may come and go. And what happens is after divorce, there will be times when you will have those silence to hear your thoughts for the first time. Sorry, there's some bugs. They have some party over there, so you guys probably can hear that sound anyway. There's a shelter there. I don't think you can see it. Anyway, so just think that you are not alone. It is normal. But guess what? It gets better. It gets better. You just have to keep showing up. Depending on many things, for some, because every divorce is different. For some, it could take 6 months. For some, it could take a year. It could take more. But the whole point in this channel, what I talk about is this is a chance to reinvent your life. But before reinventing, of course, you want to hear those thoughts because your mind, maybe for the first time in a long time, you really slowed down. So you want to hear those thoughts, your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and there's something called superconscious even. What are they telling you? What are they telling you? That what do you want to focus on the remainder of your life, so that you don't feel like you are on a conveyor belt, that you are on a subconscious autopilot the remainder of your life. What's really important? What can you do that will help you to lead a fulfilling life, right? So maybe write those things down, do journaling. For different people, different things work. I never knew how much I loved to write. I have been writing articles and whatnot for a long time on LinkedIn. But when this journey started, of course, this is my third YouTube channel. 6, 7 years ago, I had 2 other different YouTube channels. But I didn't know how much I loved to write. So now when I create this episode, especially for the Wisdom Wednesday, I try to make sure that I also write a blog post most of the time, not always, on my website. So if you're interested, you can go check those out. Usually on the writing, I have little more details to it because these are kind of, off the cuff as I speak. So writing kind of is more, I don't know, has a little more, you can think through more, because I try to keep these videos very, I don't know, authentic. I don't want to I want to share the tips with you guys at the same time. I don't want to make this a clickbait videos, you know. Uh, I really want to help people, and that's why I make these videos, because I have walked the journey, and for the first time in my life, I'm 40 something, and I have been in the corporate for 21 years, and this is the time I feel like this is my calling. I have done other startup and all that before as a side hustle, and this is the time I went all in. And you know, to run a business, there's a lot of things you got to do. You have to pay the bills and stuff like that. So that's why you have to think through a lot of different things. But at the core of it, I really want to help people, and I know how challenging things can be after divorce. And a lot of time, most of the time, I think what happens is two people don't exactly let go at the same time, and one person is fully ready and moved on, the other is not, and it takes a while for the other person to get adjusted to that, even though they may know this is the right decision. Even for the kids, they may know it's the right decision, but it still takes a while. So if you're in that journey, know that things get better. If you see my recent videos, you'll know that after showing up for every single day, and after a year, you won't recognize yourself. Life will get so much better, because everything will have so much clarity. What's really important to you, the people you want to spend your time with, even your friends, your surroundings, and your work, everything, the faith, everything will become so much clearer. So good luck to you, and keep coming back to this channel. I keep sharing these tips. Every day at 12 p.m. I share shorts with quick wisdom, and Wednesday night I do this Wisdom Wednesday, which is a little bit longer. And I also have two other weekly series. Monday for a quick Mindful Monday, where I share tips about how you can do mindfulness without scheduling extra time on your calendar. Like right here, sitting, you can use all your five senses and you can practice mindfulness. And on Thursday, I do Thankful Thursday, where I do gratitude practice, and I do it myself too. And that's how, I share it in this channel with all of you. So hopefully this helps you. Good luck.